This is Tushar, and this is the fourth video of Less tutorial series. We have already talked about how to use variables, mixins, in Less. Now we are going to talk about how to do operations in Less. So yes, you heard right. We can perform operations in Less. We can add, subtract some values. We can add, subtract, divide, multiply some colors. These kind of things we can do in less. So yeah, the less is obviously less is a CSS preprocessor, so it is making our CSS dynamic because now we can multiply, divide, add and subtract some values. So let's see some examples. So here that we are assuming two divs with two different class, wrapper1, wrapper2. Height of wrapper1 should be twice of wrapper2. That's what we need. Or here we can say height of wrapper2 should be twice of wrapper1. So we have created a variable. Now we know how to create a variable in less. So we have created a variable with a value of 100 pixels. So wrapper1 will have height of the variable value, which is 100 pixel. Now we want the twice of the wrapper1 height. So what we can do using less operation is we can multiply it by 2, the height variable, and we'll get the value. So this is our first example. So let's perform it first. So this is CodePen. So if you want to see how to use CodePen, you can check my other video which is on CodePen, how to use CodePen. So let's see how we can perform that operation. So we want to div dot wrapper1 plus div dot wrapper2. Cool. Some styling may be needed, so we have to use less. Okay, that's done. And there's bootstrap also. Okay, so here we'll create the height variable and we'll give a height of 100 px. Now we'll do some styling. Dot wrapper 1 comma width of 200 px. Height we will give separately. Here we are writing the common styles that will be applied to both. So margin of 5 px. Now separate class 1. Height of height, will assign that variable over here in the height property. We'll give the background of, can I give light blue? I cannot give. Yeah, I can give. So you can see that if I'll inspect this div wrapper1, I got the value of 100 px because we have assigned that variable to the height property of wrapper1. But now we want the twice of this height on the wrapper2. So it's very simple, we have to use less operation. So height of wrapper2 will be twice of height of wrapper1. So we have to just multiply it by 2 and we have to give some background. Can I give pink? Cool. So you can see So it means the height of wrapper 2 will be 200, because that's what the twice of height of wrapper 1, which is 100. So you can see height of wrapper 2 is 200 and height of wrapper 1 is 100 px. So we have used multiplication operations in less. So what else I can do to get the twice of the height of wrapper 1 is I can add 100 px, so it will give the same result, I guess. Okay, yeah. So you can see that wrapper 2 height is again 200 px and wrapper 1 is 100 px. So this is how you can use operations in less. Let's see one more example to be more clear. So we have a button with color this, and on hover we want to darken the color. Guess what you can do? We can do this and this. So it is saying that we have a button with some color, but on hover we want to darken the color value. So let's see how we can do that. So let's name it button primary. We can use bootstrap class. So basically what it is saying is a dot button is having a background of this value E4173D. E4173D. Okay, same for border. Px solid E4173D. Okay, we'll give some more width, 300 px. Okay. Height of 50 px. Okay, so this is our button and this is the background that it has. So what I can do is I want a darker version of this color on hover. When I hover this button, right now it has blue on hover at hover, which is a default value that Bootstrap has given. So now what I will do is the background, I want a darker one, so I can take this value and darker, it means it should be near to 0000, which is black. So I have to subtract some value to get more darker value. So I'll subtract this. Let's see what happens. You can see I've got some darker value. I can do more. So if I do 888, see how much dark I'm getting. So if I want a darker value, I have to subtract some value from the current background value. If I want a lighter one, I have to add some value. So if I use addition, then I'll get the lighter version on hover. So you can see, yeah. So these kind of things we can achieve using less operation. So you can apply to some value, you can apply to some color, you can add two variables, you can do a lot of things using operation. So I hope you like this video. Just don't forget to comment and subscribe. Thanks for watching this video. We'll meet next time.